Hello, art people. Welcome to day 2 of My Name in Lights. Today, you'll be able to say, I am illustrating light bulbs so that I can explain the process of making art while I create art. I'll know I've got it when I have explained how I am illustrating the light bulbs. Before we get started, we're going to watch a video about a famous artist. His name was Giacomo Bella, and we're going to be watching a little video about him. And I want you guys to think about how is he using electricity and the light bulb in his artwork. Okay, now that we have watched that video, can somebody raise their hand and let me know how he used a light bulb in his artwork? Yeah, he used it to cast shadows, right? And he made some really neat artwork that made it look like things were moving as well by using the light. And we also have this beautiful painting here that he did of a light bulb. Okay, now let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that we're going to need is our artwork. So I'm going to put the folder of your artwork at each table, and you guys can go ahead and get yours out. Okay, now that we have our artwork, we also need tracing paper. It's this really thin paper that you can see through. And if you are the kitty cat, you can get that. Okay, good. Now we need pencils, so if you're an alligator, you can get out the pencils and erasers. And of course, we're working in our messy tray like always. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw light bulbs that will fit perfectly inside our light rays that we made last time. And our tracing paper is going to help us make the light bulbs the same shape. So you just put your tracing paper over it, and then you're just going to draw where you have your light rays from last time. You can go ahead and get started. Some of the colors are a little easier to see than the others, like the orange is easy to see, this light blue, this red. But if you need to hold it down and lift it up a little bit, and it's okay if they're not perfect, of course. Okay. So I've got my light bulbs that match my light rays. Okay, so now that we have our light bulbs drawn out down here on our tracing paper, we are going to color those with the crayons. And you'll want the light bulb to match your light rays. So for instance, has orange light rays, so this light bulb is going to be orange. Purple goes with purple, so on and so forth. So if you're the kitty cat, you can get out the crayons. You guys can get started coloring. Okay. Alrighty. So I'll pause it here and let you guys catch up. And the next thing that we're going to do is actually write letters inside our light bulbs. Like I mentioned last time, you needed the amount of light bulbs that you have letters in your name. I'm doing Brit as a nickname, so it will say BRITT. So you will put one letter for each letter of your name in your light bulbs. And we're going to use a white oil pastel for this. So if you are a kitty cat, you can get the oil pastels. And we all just need a white one. And we want our letter, like we're pretending this part, this little rectangle we drew for our light bulbs, that's the bottom of our paper. So I'm going to turn this like that and write the first letter of my name, which is a B. So you guys can all find your first light bulb, find the bottom of the light bulb, turn your tray so the bottom of your light bulb is facing down, and then write the first letter of your name with the white oil pastel. And this is representing the filament of the light bulb. And then you can just draw a line kind of going down to the base, so you can tell it's connected to that rectangle that we drew. So there's my first one. And then I'm going to find the base of my second light bulb, which is the flattened part, and do the next letter, which is R for me. So you guys are writing the letters of your name. And the base of this one is a little different. Okay, and we can put our white oil pastel away. I'll pause, let you guys catch up. Put those away, and if you're the kitty cat, that's all we needed the oil pastels for, so you can put the oil pastels back. Okay. If you are a kitty cat, you can get out I'm sorry, if you're a puppy dog, you can get out the scissors. And we are going to free all our light bulbs, which just means we're going to make them on their own little piece of paper. We like to do this before we cut them out. And now we can go ahead and cut out our light bulbs. Okay. I'll pause it, let you guys catch up. And now if you're the alligator, you can get out your station's trash can, little recycling bin, and put it at your table so that we can recycle our trash. Okay. All right. And alligator, you can go ahead and put your trash can back in the supply station now. And if you are a puppy dog, you can now get out. You can actually put the scissors away, puppy dogs, and get out the glue. Okay. We're going to use the bottle glue. All of our containers look like this, but inside of yours, we have refilled them with school glue. And now we, of course, just turn our light bulbs into stickers one at a time and match them up to the colors that they go with. So flip it over, get your first letter, and if you get too much glue on your brush, you just wipe it in the jar. Okay. Does that look so nice? Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Let's find the next letter of your name. Okay, as you do this, make sure that you are telling your art neighbors what you're doing. So if you're brushing glue, make sure you're telling your neighbors, I'm brushing glue onto my light bulb. And when you're placing your glued item onto your paper, make sure you're telling your paper or your neighbor that that's what you're doing. And anytime you're doing any sort of art process, definitely tell your neighbor what you're doing. Like right now, I am fixing this. The little white spot doesn't look very good, so I'm just filling it in. There. Okay. That is it for today. Next time, we are going to probably do another layer of our chalk pastel, and we're going to put yarn on our light string to make it look more like a real light string, and it would have texture. And then we'll also be coloring these little rectangles as well. So thank you guys for watching. You did a wonderful job, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!